So if you have seen in this slide how the idlis are made and they have been ejected nicely. So this smooth ejection is important both in case of idlis and in case of tablets. So that's the reason we need to focus on the right quality of lubrication. So what is the role of lubrication? 1, to reduce the friction. 2, to ensure that the ejection is smooth. 3, there should not be any capping. 4, the wear and tear should be reduced. 5, picking and sticking should not be there. Flow should be proper and the tablet formation should be correct. Now, what is the process? How lubricants work? So lubricant exists like a plate of crystals stacked like deck of cards. And when we blend, these plates shear off and coat nearby particles. For effective lubrication, partial coating is required. Excess of coating is bad, undercoating is bad. Now, what are the challenges in lubrication? So if the quality of lubricant is poor, the friction between punch faces and tablet body cannot be reduced, and that could be a problem. So the tablet surface might not be smooth, it will be uneven. Also, it will lead to formation of crevices and picking and sticking can take place. Second is friability and capping. Again, if lubrication is not proper, the friability might occur because of lack of strength, binding strength which is required, and the one layer could be taken off along with the punch and the capping can take place. Then the dies and punches, they work very fast, and they work because of there's no grease in it. So if there's no effective lubrication, they'll wear out fast, and the lubrication there cannot be done by grease, but only the magnesium stearate or a good lubricant can do that job. Then tablets are not smooth and shiny. If of course you look at the tablet, it will not look very nice one. Tablet matching, tablet machine is having breakdowns. So again, the friction is more, so the pressure required is more, and because of that, the breakdowns will take place. So there are more challenges, and one of the most important is the tablet may fail in dissolution and disintegration. That's the main requirement from a tablet, that it should disintegrate in the body and finally dissolute, so that the required effect of that medicine we can have. So if the proper lubrication is not there, there will be a great effect on disintegration and dissolution. Now, what do you mean by right lubricant? We should define this. Let's have a look at one more video, and this will tell you what light lubrication means. So this is a good example of how the good lubrication works. So the right lubricant should work in low concentration. It should be inert and safe. It should be time tested and stable. And it should maintain the consistent quality, compressibility, hardness, DT and dissolution time for the tablets. What causes batch-to-batch variation in lubricants? So now we're talking of the lubricant quality, not the tablet quality. So if the lubricant is having differences in particle size, surface area, bulk density, crystal structure, manufacturing process, chemical composition, you will obviously see the ill effects. What effect the lubricant concentration has? So if it is low concentration, then there could be problems like punch filming, picking, sticking, capping, binding in the die cavity because of the low concentration or under lubrication. If there's over lubrication, you can have decrease in tablet hardness, inability to compress into tablets, increase in the DT or disintegration time, decrease in dissolution rate. So you need to have the optimum lubrication concentration. Then, which are the commonly used lubricants? We have magnesium stearate as the most widely used one. Then sodium stearyl fumarate, calcium stearate, zinc stearate, stearic acid, PEG, hydrogenated castor oil, boric acid. And there are some formulated lubricants are also. So Nitika offers all these lubricants. Now deciding on lubricant quality. Unlike API, excipient quality does not depend on its chemistry. Efficiency of lubricant depends on the physico-chemical parameters. So QBD approach is a key to the right lubricant quality. Now, what is the QBD way of choosing effective lubricant? So identify the QTPP or quality target product profile of the drug. Then determine the CQA or the critical quality attributes. For example, you are making SR tablets, so release profile will be the CQA. Link the material attribute and the process parameter to CQA. Now you need to establish a correlation, like what critical attribute is going to affect the QTPP and how is going to do that. So here we'll have the process parameter as surface, specific surface area in this case. Perform risk assessment. Here we can perform, sorry, here we can perform DT to find out the correlation. Develop a design space, that is you should have standard manufacturing procedure. Design and implement control strategy, that is the IPQA and the standard test procedures, and manage product life cycle including continuous improvement. So this is how you can go the QBD way in having the effective lubricant. So why QBD is important for lubricant selection? This is a very important slide. So if your raw materials are variable and the process is fixed, your output will be variable. So you are choosing the lubricant which is variable in terms of surface area, in terms of particle size, though it's passing all the pharmacopoeial requirements, your product will not be the right one every time. Then what is a robust formulation? If a formulation is safe, it has efficacy, it's reproducible, and it is easy to manufacture, then we can call it as a robust formulation. Now we give a case study on lubricants using QBD approach for the development of a robust formulation. This is a comparative study on magnesium stearate published in the International Journal of Pharmaceutical Science and Research in 2012. This was published by Saurabh Seth, and they compared the magnesium stearates. And this is a link. You can, this is in the public domain. You can go and see this. We are having some slides from that for you. So here, if you look at the compressibility index and the Hausner ratio, HR, you'll find that and the blending time is given in the bottom, 5, 10, and 15. F10, F15 is a blending time. So for 5 minutes, if you do blending, 10 minutes and 15 minutes, with the Nitika is a blue colored bars. So you'll find it's good every time. And Hausner ratio is excellent, good, and good. But in the other sample, you'll not find the desired results. Then we look at the friability index. So Nitika bars are blue in color, and you find the friability is in the range of 0.3 and never surpassing 0.3 by a much higher number. Whereas in the other case, 0.5 even figure is being crossed. Again, to tell you, this is a particular grade of this Mallinckrodt Baker they selected. So there could be other grades which could be comparable better, but for now, what was published in the paper, we are reproducing without any input from our side. And this is the impact of lubricant on the DT, which is very prominent. That the DT with Nitika material is mostly in the range of 8 to 10 minutes, around that. Whereas with the other manufacturer, it is crossing 18. So DT 20 is the maximum minutes, and crossing 18 is not a good criteria. So with Nitika, it's always in the range of 8 to 10. And here, there's an impact of lubricant on dissolution profile. So you can see there are 6 curves, N5, N10, N15, M5, M10, M15. First 3 Nitika, other 3 the multinational, and you'll find 3 Nitika curves are superimposed. At the same time, the dissolution, even in 10 minutes, is more than 80% against 40 to 60% in the other case. So you'll find a remarkable difference here when you look at the dissolution profile. That was after with 0.75%. This is with the 1%, and next is with 1.25% concentration. In all the 3 graphs, you can clearly note that all the graphs of Nitika are superimposed, suggesting that there's no impact of blending time on the dissolution profile of the tablets made using Nitika material. So that shows it's a great advantage with Nitika. So the conclusion of the study tells you that particle size, change in particle size and surface area of magnesium stearate, and with the concentration and lubrication time can affect the properties of a blend or tablet significantly, such as DT, hardness, and very importantly, the dissolution. The tablets containing magnesium stearate of larger particle size have shown the highest percentage of drug release at initial time points as a consequence of poor hydrophobic coating of the granules of highly soluble drug. However, tablets contain magnesium stearate with a smaller particle size and large surface area and shown a slower drug release profile. The study investigated that by selecting appropriate particle size of magnesium stearate along with some other factors like lubrication, concentration, and blending time, we can achieve the desired release profile and a very high quality, cost-effective formulations. What next? So this is the machine. So this told you how we can choose the lubricants effectively. And Nitika is one of the pioneer in manufacturing of excipients, especially the lubricants like magnesium stearate, sodium stearyl fumarate, polyethylene glycol, PEG, polyethylene glycols. Then the calcium stearate is there, stearic acid powder is there. So we can offer you the right lubricant, and more importantly, we know what we are doing. Most importantly, so we know, like when you are making a formulation, what exactly is required, why it should be used, why it should not be used, what is the role of surface area. We are the first company in Asia to file a US DMF in the US FDA for magnesium stearate, and second in the world. It was filed about more than 15 years ago. And that tells that why we are able to work with multinationals like Pfizer, Novartis, Sanofi, Abbott, Mylan, Teva, and GSK, and there's a long list. Plus, almost all Indian companies who are working in US FDA market space or the regulated space, including Sun, Torrent, Cipla, Cadila, Lupin, Aurobindo, Hetero, you name, and we are working with them. Even smaller companies, Apex and the Loras and a few more ones, we are working with them also, supporting them, Granules India. And we can give you all the certifications, all the support. We have ICHQ 3D compliant products available. We have QBD range of samples available. And more than that, our logo is our final product, the happy customer. So we ensure that we are taking good care of you and supplying you the products in time, supporting you in the development, supporting you with the supply chain. We want to be work with you like your partners by supporting you in whatever you do and bringing the smiles on your face. So that's the aim of Nitika, is to make the companies, the formulation companies do their job properly by helping them to make the right quality of tablets, by understanding the challenges they face, especially with regard to lubrication, and then providing them the right solutions. We always, when we go to the customer, we don't tell them that we are selling magnesium stearate or this or that. We tell them what are your challenges, and then we try to help them out, their R&Ds, with solving those problems. So Nitika has a range of excipients, including microcrystalline cellulose, magnesium stearate, SSF, cross-cannabinose, SSG, talc, iron oxides, a lot of products in excipient category. Then we also have the mineral salts like sodium carbonate, potassium carbonate, ferrous fumarate. Lot of products are there in the salt category also. And we have the antacid actives and simethicone. We have simethicone in the powder form, in the liquid form, in the emulsion form. And there are a lot of takers of our simethicone. Plus, our powder simethicone is very famous and very much in demand from our customers because of the customized nature of products that we can offer it to them. So that's our strength. So our R&D is very strong, and we are working with all these multinationals and top Indian companies. So we know the challenges they are facing, and we know that how we can help them in solving their challenges. So this is what is from our side, and Nitika is always there to help you out in the challenges that you face in formulation development. You can always contact us, whether you are in Jordan. We have customers all over the world. We are exporting to 90 countries. There's hardly any country which is making pharma products and we are not there. Like this exhibition is basically every year in Jordan, and we have been participating there regularly. Then we are participating in all the CPHI worldwide and other events also. So our clients are based all over the world, and we are always there to support them with the right quality, with the right delivery, and with the right cost also. So we believe in, if you want to succeed, you should have international quality of product and all the regulatory support. You should have the right quality, and your pricing should be perfect. So being an Indian company, we offer not only a good quality, good RA support, flexibility, but also very good pricing, which can make your budget. It's easy to have a cost-effective solution from Nitika. So that's all from my side. If you have any questions, any queries, you can contact us. Our details are there in Arab Health also. Our website is www.nitikapharma.com. You can visit our website and tell us whatever feedback you have from your side. So thank you very much for giving to Arab Health, to Pranav Bhai and others from the Arab Health team. And I wish them all the best for their future endeavors. And I wish that this pandemic should end soon and we all can meet physically like we used to do every time, rather than this e-meeting.